Mondays with TRM. We are live. We are super excited to be here every single Sunday. We took a little break for Mother's Day, and I'm looking at Dean's face because he said something on it in his class yesterday. He was like, "Yeah, mothers get the parades, and fathers get like just a nothing." So Dean, we'll probably have to take off for Father's Day, just to be fair to all the fathers. We'll take off for Father's Day as well. In your honor, sir, in your honor, because you did kind of throw us under the bus on that one, but that's okay. That's okay. Oh, and you're still driving, I see that you're still driving. But we're super excited to have everybody back. I hope you guys had a wonderful Mother's Day. For all of you guys who are with your mothers, take the time. If you read my message, take some time to sit and be with your moms, because it is not as easy when they're not with you. So just take that time. If you are estranged from your mother and you are no contact, just write a letter. Write a letter for yourself, that for you, and for all of those other women who are not mothers but do mothering roles. We appreciate you as well. So we love you. We love you all. It has been such a fun week. Busy week for the TRM team, for everyone that's coming, and that has been within this digital art space. Has been very busy. So we're excited that you guys are all back. But as always, TRM has a wonderful wheel of prizes that we give away. And Martine is always so good at that, talking about the wheel of prizes. We have artists that are on here. Sometimes we give away classes, sometimes we give away GPTs. So, Martine, can you tell them about the wheel?
Absolutely. Y'all, I don't have my headphones, so I don't know what y'all gonna hear tonight. We just gonna like embrace it. It'll be PG, but I'll be honest with you, I have no idea who's gonna ask me what, and there have been I have preteens, so there have been interesting questions being asked the last 7 days. So y'all just bear with me, okay? But I am going to talk um about our prize wheels. Let's see. Can I share my wheel? Let's see if I can share it real quick. Let me hit the share button. You know, when you're in front of people, you forget everything that you were doing. Once you're in front of people, that's the way it works. All right, so here's the wheel. Right now, there's nothing on it because it needs you. It needs entries that come from you. So I want to talk a little bit about the wheel. As Regina said, there are a couple of ways that you can get on the reel. The first way is by signing up for our email sign up. Okay, so I'm gonna drop that in the chat over if I can find the chat. I'm gonna drop it over in the Zoom chat, and I will also drop it over in the Facebook chat. So sign up for the wheel. That's the first way. And all you gotta do is complete that form.
Take some time if you read my message.
Oh, getting a little feedback there. So sign up for the wheel using the form, and that will give you one entry. Okay. If you'd like an additional entry, I need you to share the live. Now, I've been doing a lot of research, and one of the ways all of us can be successful in our business is the share feature. Okay, so sharing content, especially on Facebook. We don't know a lot about the Facebook algorithm, but one thing I can tell you is that when something is shared, it is amplified by the algorithm over on Facebook. So please share the live. If you share to a group that's public or to your own page and it's public, I will be able to see your name in the list, and that will give you an additional entry. So that's 2 entries. All right, so share the live. If you're on Facebook, hit the share button, but I'm also gonna drop the link. If you're on Zoom, I just dropped the link in the chat. That is how we can amplify the voices of all the panelists, simply by sharing the live. Okay. And then the third way that you can earn an entry is by joining TRM. So if you joined TRM this week, then over the course of the last 7 days, then you can earn an entry that way. You can join as a free member. I'm going to stop share so I can share the right screen with you. And I'll show you how to do it from a desktop. It's very similar on an app as well, but it's not quite the same. Okay, so on this little right here in this little corner, those 3 dots, if you're not a member of TRM, you can become a free member. As a free member, you'll get access to our community content. If you've been thinking about becoming a paid member, now is the time. What I think the biggest value you can get out of our Patreon subscription is that you can take all 3 of our classes each month for one rate, okay? Generally, it ends up being anywhere from 6 to 10 hours worth of classes, content, resources. And then lately, we've been at about 6 to 10 hours across the 3 of us. You can come into our co-working sessions, ask questions, get the help you need, just simply sit and get some work done. So it's a wonderful community, and it's just an opportunity for you to be about your business and get business done. So join as a free member if that's what works for you at this time, or look at our tiers and choose the option that works for you and your needs. Thank you so much, Regina.
You are so welcome. Thank you, Martine. She always does such a great job with the wheel and placing you guys on there. We started the wheel because as Talya always said, everybody was tussling in her inbox. So we wanted to make sure that she was safe every single week because they kept sending her messages. So Martine came up with an amazing way for us to still do our giveaways without Talia being tussled with. So we really appreciate all the things that you do on the wheel, Martine. So there's somebody that I want to talk to today, Miss Lena Sanchez, because she had the cutest little CEO on her page. I came across it as I was scrolling through Facebook, and I was like, look how cute this little thing is. And I really wanted to talk to her about her business because she's always creating some of the most innovative things. And I really want to for you guys to know, like, what is her thought process? How does she come up with these cute things that she does on a daily basis? So, Miss Lena Sanchez, how is everything going with your business? And that little CEO, she's cute. She's really cute.
Hello. Everything's going good. Just here, I always say that I like to do many things in AI. I'm not chained to one thing. So this is why you see me post, lots of different things. I like to experiment, and I'm still trying to find what exactly is my niche, right? That favorite word that we all hear all the time. So, the little CEO that you just saw on my page, that is a trend that's going on now. They're making like miniature versions of adults, and they're making them like babies. Uh, so because I look at so many things on a daily, I came across a video on YouTube that went into depth on how to make that. And so I said, I wonder if I made a baby CEO, how that would go. And so this is what is on my page now.
I mean, it's the most adorable thing. Like your face on this little bitty body, and she's talking so grown. It is so
Yeah.
it's so cute. And
Yeah.
how long did it take you to make that?
Um, Maybe about 30 minutes. You have to get the image, then you have to drop it in 300 different places to get the audio and the ideation with ChatGPT, right? So once you get the flow though, in 30 minutes, you should be able to have your video up and ready to go.
I love that. So
Yeah.
does that mean that we're going to get a class on that? I don't know.
Sure, if that is what the audience wants, I will absolutely love to do that. So yeah, why not?
Because you guys know that Lena is the Laura Queen. She is the one that has everybody's doppelganger, taught everybody how to do their doppelganger right out the box. She came, she learned it, she perfected it. So if you are looking to have a AI version of you, Miss Lena is the person that you need to speak with to get that done.
Yes.
So, just putting it out there, just putting it out there. Lena, do you have
Thank
a
you.
link to do you have a link to a replay for that? Or are you doing another class?
I do have the replay up now. I will go back to doing the live classes, again, if there's a demand for it. But you can absolutely get the replay. I do have a link. I can share that if that's okay with you guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And what I always
Yes,
tell everybody,
please.
what I always tell everyone is if you do purchase the replay and you have any questions at all, please reach out to me. I am always available to give you a hand. I know Laura's a little technical and some people, don't catch on to it right away. So if you do get it and you need assistance, please let me know. And I'll be happy to hop on a quick 15-minute Zoom to get you together. So just putting that out there, okay?
Well, we love it. We love all the things that you're doing within the space. And I think
Thank you.
your niche is that you don't have a niche and you're just good at all the generators. How about that? Could that be your niche? Yeah, I
You
think
know what? Well, Martine did share the TikTok for that gentleman a few weeks back. I forget what is it, Zachary something, where he's like, that's his thing. He's like, listen, if you're coming to my page looking for a niche, you're not gonna find one. So yeah, maybe. Who knows?
see,
But
could be.
seeing that page was very affirming for me because I like so many things. So thank you, Martine.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well,
Yeah,
we love, 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 love to hear from you. And we're glad that you're here.
thank you so
And,
much.
and I would like to bring up one of your AI Fusion superstars.
Go ahead.
We're going to bring up one of your AI Fusion superstars, Miss Kelly. Miss Kelly, we're super excited to have you here. We are super excited to have you here. Um, what can I say about Kelly? Kelly is one of those people who when she learns something, she learns it to the point where she breaks it down where a 5-year-old can learn it. She's able to break things down in a way where you don't get confused. You know how some instructors kind of jump from place to place to place to place, and it's hard to keep focus? Not Kelly. Kelly will take you from point A to point Z, step by step by step. And then if you get to a place and you're like, I think I'm lost, she will go back and reteach it. Kelly is one of those instructors that is what we call her cadence is very soothing. Her ability to break complex things down into small bites is one of the most amazing gifts I believe that she has. For anyone to make me want to be able to go into Photoshop and in Illustrator, because as you guys know, I have said multiple times that will never happen. But Kelly has helped me with the fear of that. And she keeps expanding upon her circle of genius. And what she's about to talk about right now is a clear example of her building upon her foundationals and moving up the scale. And so, Kelly, we are super happy to have you here. Um, and I can't wait for you to tell them about what you're going to tell them. So Kelly's been here for a while, so she gets the spotlight all on her own. She's not afraid. She doesn't need to be surrounded. She is amazing. So Kelly, Here you go. You're on the spotlight.
Hey everyone, sorry about my lighting. I am not at my desk. I am on the recliner in the sectional with my feet up in the living room. Bryce, you may see him. There you go. Get in the light. Um yeah, bye bye bye. Tonight, well, hello everyone. I am Kelly, for those who don't know me, of HQK Digitals, where I help or empower work from home moms and creatives leverage the use of AI in their businesses. So I do that by teaching, by coaching, by creating materials, anything, right? So tonight, I am coming on just to talk about my experience with winning Suno's and Timbaland's contest, music contest. I was one of the 100 winners. Now, I wasn't one because number one, I think, won $25,000. I wasn't that winner, but I was placed 6 through 100. They didn't really rank the numbers after the fifth person, so I don't know what number I was, but it doesn't matter because I was one of the 100 out of, I don't know, probably millions of people who um, put their music out there to enter the contest. So it was Timbaland's "Love Again" song. He told Suno, "Hey, let's get the people to remix the song, right? Remix his song." And I had a few renditions of the song. I don't know which one they chose to say, "Hey, you are a winner," but one of those songs made the cut. I do have a favorite, and I was not thinking I needed to find that song, but I will grab it here in a second. But yeah, so in the middle of the night, it was like 2:30-ish in the morning. Uh, Bryce was asleep. My guy and I was downstairs right here where we are now on the sectional napping. And something told me to check my email. I woke up, opened my eyes and checked my email. 2:30, 2:40 something in the morning now. And I saw it and it was like, "Congratulations, you're a winner." Like, of what? So I was reading the email and I was like, no, I was like, this is fake because y'all know the scammers be scamming, right? So I wasn't believing any of that. I was dissecting the email because it was asking me to submit my information. Like, it had a link in the email. I wasn't about to click the link just yet because again, I'm thinking it's spam. I go to I press the box on the bottom, of to see who it was from. I went investigating. I was like, let me see who Suno's financial person is, the CEO, because that's who sent the email, right? The email was sent, I think it was like at 9 something that night, but I didn't see it until 2 something, right? So I went on my investigative um venture, and of course I couldn't find her name. And then I was like, all right, I'm just gonna click the link. I'm gonna click the link in the email. The thing that we don't supposed to do. Like, I'm gonna click the link. And I clicked the link and it just led to a Google form, right? It just asked for my information. It asked for my Suno handle. It asked for my PayPal. I was like, okay, well, that information, nobody can do anything with that information. So let me just put it in there. And I replied to the people. I replied to the email and I was like, I was like, OMG, is this for real? I was like, is this for real? Are y'all playing with me? Is this for real? And then I asked in the email too. I was like, well, what place did I rank? Because I'm trying to see how much money I'm about to get, right? And it took them a few days before they answered back, but that's when they told me that I was, well, ranked between 6 through, you know, the 100, and they don't like number them after that. I was like, all right, well, that's cool with me. So I said, you know, I told Lena, I told Rosie, and I told Dean, but I wasn't going to tell anybody else until I actually had the money in my PayPal, because I was like, I don't know, but we're gonna see. I don't know, we're gonna see. And then I think it was like a couple of weeks later after I got the email, I got the money in my PayPal account. And so that's when I made the announcement on TikTok Live. And you know, from there, you know, I don't talk about it much, but I love music. And I know the people that know me know that I love music and I love creating. Music has gotten me out of a lot of dark places. It's my way of expressing all the things that I feel, happiness, sadness, all of that. I grew up with a musical background. Used to play a little piano when I was a kid. I wanted to play guitar because y'all know guitar is my favorite. Um, I can't. I can't yet, but guitar is one of those instruments that I am really focused on learning how to play. I have two, or I've purchased two in my lifetime to self-teach, because nobody can tell me I can't teach. I mean, I can't learn something myself. Um, but I would definitely prefer, when COVID came around, I actually took, I forget the company, but they were giving away free annual free lessons for guitar lessons during COVID, right? To try to keep everybody busy and such, right? And I tried that, but I think I need someone in person. I need someone else to help me do the thing, right? So that is still on my bucket list of things to do. Sorry, y'all, I'm dealing with this kid. But I love a guitar. I love a guitar. Every time I hear a guitar, even if I'm at an event or at church or something, I'm like a little y'all know how the meerkats be when they stand up and start looking around. That's how I am when I hear a guitar. It's something about it, the sound, it does something to my soul. And that's the best way I can express it. So when I'm making the music and it's just right, it speaks to me. Um, like I said, my background is, well, I have, my family is musical. I have like family members who were in quartets. My uncle who passed not too long ago. I think it's the Sunset Jubilees. It was his group in Mississippi. They used to, you know, travel around and sing. I was in the gospel choir when I was at Alcorn. I think since when I was there, we recorded an album. I used to sing in church groups and things like that. So music is my life. I don't sing to the public anymore. But my house hears it all the time. So yeah, that's what I do. I love Suno. I'll actually, Coach Dean and I will be teaching a Suno class. I was trying to have the details before tonight, but I don't just yet. But it is coming. So y'all know Dean is the Suno King, and I mean I'm gonna put that crown on my head like y'all see in my background is to say that I am the Suno Queen. So we are going to be teaching a class in the next week or so. We're gonna see. So y'all keep an eye out for that. But I know a lot of people have asked, you know, how do you get the sound that you get? We can't do that. Um, I don't, you know, but I'll show you what I do though. I'll show you what I do. And you know, sometimes you're not gonna get it right the first time. I have to generate a few times to get what I want, but I know when I hear it that that's it. And sometimes it, like I said before, I could get it on the first generation. So Dean and I are going to be showing, the news updates of Suno, how to get those voices that you're looking for, and all of that. So the class is not up yet, but definitely if you are interested, you can scan my QR code there and sign up for my email list, because you'll know. You'll know. My email list will know first when that class is coming up. So Ebony asked, how much did I win? I won 500. I won $500.
Good money.
It's good money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it went from, I think the first place was 25, I think. Second place was either 15 or 10. I can't remember. Third place, it was like 25, 15 or 10, 5,000, 1,000, and then everybody else was like 500. So it was something along those lines.
I have a couple questions I wanted to ask you, kind of thinking through. So, first, do you know if they have multiple, like, do these contests happen on a rhythm? Have you noticed that? Do you feel like there's potential for them to do it again, even if it's not with,
So there was another contest. I don't know what artist it was though. I can't even, I saw it just yesterday. But I did see another one. It was last year that they had another contest. But the thing is, they didn't even announce. They didn't announce the winners. I don't even know who the first place winner of the Timberland contest was. So I'm not sure what was up with that, on why they did not announce anything. But it would be cool to have, regular contests like that, because really all you have to do is the music that you want the people to hear, all you have to do is publish it. There was nothing else that you had to do, was just make it live, because on Suno you can have the music private, which most of my music is private, but I have started making music to the public so people can, know who I am. But I make my music private too, because that's what I use for my YouTube channel. So I'm like, if you want to listen to that, you go to my YouTube channel, subscribe and
right,
listen.
with these subs? I'll drop your YouTube in the chat as well. You guys make sure that
Thank
you
you.
follow Kelly at HBK Digitals on YouTube. I know she's got a couple goals over there to get her subscription count up so that she can monetize. So definitely want to do that.
Yeah. So I think as far as YouTube goes, I think I can hit 500 and get my watch hours to start the monetization, but I believe it's at 1,000 when you get like the fullest benefit. So I'm definitely on a road to 1,000 this year.
So, a lot of people, we're gonna keep going, Dean. A lot of people got fears about applying to these contests. I'm Echo Noir, and welcome to HBK Digital. Question: were you afraid before, or did you just swing for it? And what advice would you give to people who are like afraid to participate in these kind of things?
I just went for it. I'm like, at this, I'm like, what can I lose? Just press the button. I didn't have to like go on camera and make a speech about anything. I did what I love, which was make music. And I pressed the button. So as we've said, Talya said earlier, and I used to be a part of a community where I want to say she trademarked the name, but her whole thing was do it scared. It was a blogging lady that I follow. But her whole thing was do it scared. I do it all scared. If and y'all know, like in the chat, if they ask, hey, do you want to do this? I'll jump on it quick, not knowing what I'm gonna do, but I'll say, yeah, yeah, I'll do it. And then I have to figure out what I'm gonna be doing, right? So do it scared. Just jump. Don't be afraid to take those opportunities, because you'll never know where it's going to take you, for sure.
I love that. Guys, a couple things when you're doing the laundry, when you I know when we do our co-working sessions, we try to play music from our community. So Kelly's channel is one of the channels that we play. So let's help her get her watch hours up. All you gotta do is press play. And
Yeah.
if you like me and you work from home, you adjust the volume based on what you need. So that we can help that part of her business grow. She just needs people listening and hitting
And
that play button.
subscribing.
I'm folding laundry right now. Turn it on.
Yeah,
Thank you.
doing laundry, when you're cooking, when you're working remotely. We've done that a couple times. So y'all make sure to do that. That is another way. I'm really big on, we are all in business, okay? And we're all spending money in our business and working to earn money in our business. So whenever there's opportunities to pour into people and the balance is essentially zero as far as actual dollars, it's always an easy win for me. So that's an easy win to pick a video of your choice and hit the play button, man. It don't cost you a thing. It don't cost
Not
you.
a thing.
And the music is great.
You're gonna love it there though. That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Once you go there, you're gonna love it there. Okay.
Yeah.
You will love it. I promise you. So please check it out because it is definitely worth listening to. Your Mother's Day song was
Mhm.
amazing.
Thank you.
It was
Thank you. Thank
amazing.
you.
Oh,
Yep. I made that one and Beautiful Black Woman. I think I made those around the same time. So I
Yeah,
have this,
I love that one too. So yes.
my style is, I like all kinds of music and sounds, but neo soul, when it comes to the singing, yeah, I'm a Jill Scott, I'm a Indie Ari, I'm a uh all of that. That's my vibe when I'm listening to lyrics, right? And then of course when it's for instrumental, I'm the lo-fi, chill, type vibe. And I like my beats. I like my beats too. So I have the little R&B and the hip hop. I have all that, just kind of mixed in. So, but I thank you. Yeah. Let me see if I can find the the song that I like from the contest.
for sure. While
Um,
Kelly does that,
Yes, please.
couple things. Month of June is Black Music Month. It's a time to celebrate Black music. So I know we've got some faceless content folks. I know we've got some folks who have their own channels where they play music. It's always healthy to combine national, regional, cultural holidays when appropriate to what you're doing in your business. We'll see some trends that'll go up where people are going to search for Black Music Month related items. And so make sure that you're creating space on your channels to celebrate Black Music Month in some way. Even if it's with your own, even when it's with your own creations. Kelly just shared with us all of the different genres she likes. If there's a genre that you identify with or passionate about and it fits within the niche of Black Music Month, use it. Also, we are entering in the festival season, music festival season to be in particular. So it's just another way to get people talking about what it is you have to offer and how what you're doing is created to some of these seasonal events that happen year round.
I think I found the one that I like the most. I like a lot, but y'all ignore my screen. I'm not on like my usual 4 screens today. I'm downstairs. So let me just move the chaos. But this is my Suno. So if y'all are on Suno, you can find me everywhere. HBK Digitals. HBK Digital. I think I shared my sound, so y'all should be able to hear it.
I don't love you no more. I don't care about you crying on the floor. I don't need you no more. I don't want you to love me no more. Say that you love me, turn around and backstab me. All the pain of forgiveness, healing time, couldn't fix this. Like a fool, begs for supper. I find myself waiting for her, only to find broken pieces of my heart that was needed for my soul to love again. I don't see you no more. I don't care about life changing up the score. I don't feel you no more. I don't want you to love me no more. Say that you love me, turn around and backstab me. All the pain of forgiveness, healing time, couldn't fix this. Like a fool, begs for supper. I find myself waiting for her, only to find broken pieces of my heart that was needed for my soul to love again.
It's the beat. So I was driving down the road after I made it. I put it on my speakers in my truck. And it was on repeat. Out of all the songs, not all of these are, not all of them, but most of these are the ones that I submitted for to be public. And that one is my favorite one.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm inclined to agree that that's the one that won you the money. I do believe.
I would like to
I
think
think that one.
You
I
know,
believe it. I believe it was.
the thing that I like about yours is that you always have a great drop when it first starts. It's the thing that hooks me in and keeps me interested in your musical arc that you're going on. And also your lyrics really are big on storytelling, especially because I popped over to Suno so I could look at the lyrics of that. Uh,
Now that was his lyrics to his song. So you have to look at the original of his song and listen to how it goes, but that's his. All I did was like
you
put
remixed it.
the music behind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But all your other stuff though too, Kelly, you have really good like hooks
Storytelling.
and catches and storytelling within your lyrical content, which is amazing, right? And as you're growing as an artist, I can hear the difference between when you first started versus now where you're at right now.
Right.
It's absolutely amazing. We were on a teaching Tuesday. Talia and I were on a teaching Tuesday when you were on and you did like a little snippet, a little mini class. And we had so much fun just playing around in Suno that it
I
made me go
know.
get a subscription to Suno because I don't like words at the back of my songs that I put up,
Right.
the back of my stuff that I put up on TikTok. I'm like, I just want a jazzy feel, you know. So I have to make my own now because I don't
Yeah,
what I want,
absolutely.
I don't hear, you know, and I can't find out there. So, but it's
Right.
you are really, really good at what you do.
Thank you.
And please don't, it's not easy. She said a lot of things about why her music sounds the way it does is because she comes from a musical family. She's sung in choirs. She knows about different aspects of music that most people don't. So she's able to take that experience and teach it. So I love what you do. I really, really, really love what you do. And I can't
Thank
wait
you.
to see what you and Dean are going to do within this next class. You got
Yeah, I think it's gonna be amazing.
it's
I
gonna be
believe so too, because just a little bit that you were teaching us on that Teaching Tuesday got me my wheels spinning, honey. I created me a couple of songs. I was like, look at me. Go you. Do this.
Uh,
Do it.
if y'all, for those who haven't heard, "Beautiful Black Woman" is like my favorite now. Now, my birthday song, I love that too. I don't know if I think I have my birthday song public on here. I don't think I put it on my YouTube, but my birthday song, "Beautiful Black Woman," and the Mother's Day song. Those are my three in rotation. But "Beautiful Black Woman" speaks. It's another whole language out there to me. It speaks in a whole different way. So if y'all haven't listened to it, that one is on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, that one's beautiful. It's absolutely a beautiful, beautiful song. And I think the thing that you're also really good about is your visuals and your music together. It's like chef's kiss, right? So taking those visuals and putting the music together, and basically you're telling a story with the visual and the music, and it has this whole vibe that no one else is doing. And I really love your work. I really, really love your work. You're
Thank
doing
you.
a phenomenal job. That's why you won. And I don't want this moment to go past. Kelly is doing something that most people thought was impossible to do, right? Um, AI, they're like, oh, AI music is not going to get to the point where it all sounds the same. No one, it doesn't have any soul to it. Those were all the complaints about music that was made with AI. And she is showing you that that is not the case. She is showing you that there's artistry in what she does, there's musicality in what she does, there's a thought process that goes into it. She just doesn't plug something in and boom, it becomes what it is. It's easy, but it's not that easy, right?
Right, right.
Um, and and she's out here winning contests for what she does. So she's a trailblazer in her industry. And I just don't want us to just kind of skate past her being a trailblazer. She is a trailblazer in that. And I want you to take your props in that because I feel about you the same way I feel about Kim Offord. Both of you guys are out here ahead of the curve, but nobody's saying anything about it. So having you here on our live to say, hey, I'm here. This is what I'm doing. I'm part of this new movement that is going to be $1 trillion industry. Because remember, music is one of the biggest exports that we have here in America. And especially for people of color, it is our number one form of revenue. So Kelly is starting a new trend, and I just absolutely love what you're doing, Kelly.
Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Y'all know I work in silence sometimes. I'll put it out there. You're like, yeah, go listen to that. But I don't talk about myself, I guess, as much as need to. So I do appreciate y'all.
I just wanted to take a moment and just commend you and remind all the mamas out here. I have old replays where Coach Bryce was on and he wasn't even moving and talking. And so I really want to take a moment just to commend your consistency and your commitment to what you're doing to build the legacy you want with your family, all while working from home, all while taking care of an infant. So those of you out there, you might be having a baby, about to have a baby, you've got a young one. Kelly is an excellent example that you're just gonna get out here and get it done. And she's done it consistently and she makes it work. Okay. I probably need to go pull a couple of classes we've done together so we can do a little time reel to watch.
That would be cool to see.
Coach Bryce grow on screen with you. So I just want to take a minute. I don't think you get enough credit for that. I'm doing morning motivations this week, and one of our topics is no excuses. And I think you've done a great job of not allowing having an entire infant with needs keep you from not just building a business, growing an audience, and winning a contest. We can do it. We really can do it. We just got to commit to it. So I just wanted to take a minute to do that because that's not easy, not at all. But you make it look easy, and I'm like, that is hard as heck. But you make it. You make it.
A lot of headache, a lot of work, especially with like he just crawled into my lap only because he's been fighting sleep. So now he's asleep. He wouldn't go to sleep beforehand, but he's asleep now. But he was cutting up the whole time until I let him in my lap, and now he's out.
Yeah. Well, just know I see you and I appreciate you for pushing forward. Even when I know that it can be stressful and you're juggling a lot, but you make it look easy.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate all three of y'all. Y'all have I know I tell you, but I really do appreciate all three of you for being who you are, doing what you do, and letting me in when I need to be let in. When I need to talk or when I need to say something to any of you.
You at home.
I know I
You at
can.
home, ma'am. Talking about
Like
let you in.
I know I
The
can. No, I'm
door's
saying
open.
I'm not saying on here. I'm talking about like in your inbox or in your
Oh, okay.
phone and that way. So when I know I need to reach out for something, not on TRM, but if I need to reach out to you guys individually, I know I can do that, and I appreciate that.
Well, we
Absolutely.
really appreciate you. And I don't know if you guys heard me say that they had a class on Saturday because Kelly is part of Canva season along with Coach Dean. You look, Dean, you see that transition there, Dean? You see that transition? I gotta
Why
give
are you
myself
looking
that
back?
one. That was good. Okay. And along with Coach Dean, the two of them did a fantastic job on their class for Canvas season. If you are not a part of Canvas season, please become part of Canvas season. There's so like Candace jumped it off, then Kelly and Dean jumped it to the next level. Dean showed some things that I was like, how did he do that? Run that back one more time, one more again. Please run that back one more again. And then Kelly came in and she was like, bam, 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 switch, move, switch. It was amazing. I really enjoyed the instruction. But they have a office hours that is going to be coming up for their Canvas season that I would love for you guys to talk about and let everyone know about your office hours and what's going to be going on with that. First off, become part of Canvas Seasons because their replay, gold is on that. Gold is on that. And there is still 4 more weeks of Canvas Seasons. I'm up next with Coach Michelle. She's in here. We're going to talk about that in a minute. And Miss Martine, she's gonna close us out with a bang.
Final
Boom,
benediction.
boom, 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 boom. So can we talk about your office hours that you guys are going to be doing? When is it? And if you have a link for that, you guys can drop that in the chat as well. So we really appreciate you guys doing that. So let's talk about your office hours for Canva season.
Yeah, Dean, you want to do that? Put them on the spot.
Okay. Well, thanks for having me on the live. Didn't even expect to be on here.
That's what we do.
Spotlighted. Yeah, I know. Sound like a TikTok live. Anyway, yes, we are going to have an office hours. I think we're having it on Thursday.
Thursday, yes. Thursday at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern.
So we're still going with the Father's Day theme with a little bit of variation, but we wanted to present a more of a co-working like session in this open office hours. And we are going to be making a scrapbook using the magic design. We did a little preview for those who are in the class. Basically, we're going to give you a new product idea that you can use. It will be an evergreen product, so it's not just basically for Father's Day, but using the things that we discovered to present this class. We're real excited about that. And of course, because Kelly and I are working on this together, there will be a sooner element to this. So we're looking for those that want to find a new product, want to learn Suno in a kind of impromptu way, because it will lead to the next class. And just to have fun. I mean, that we have a very lax teaching style. I love working with Kelly. Now it's going on a year now. Can you believe that? A year. We've been a family. I've learned a lot from Kelly. As a matter of fact, just to kind of put it out there, she was when I started learning how to do a GPT, I knew Kelly had GPT experience. And just like, everybody else being in AI space, you look at somebody, they've done something, you think they've been doing it for years. And Kelly was just like, oh, I just learned this. Sweet as pie, helped me with my my first GPT was a Mother's Day GPT. Y'all have never seen it, but she gave me some tips on what I needed to do. And it wasn't anything that she said that made me not want to share the GPT. It was complete opposite. She was like, you should put that out. And I'm like, I'm not on your level. But that's my very first fond memory. And ever since, whenever we get to work together, whether we're working as AI as Fusion as a whole, or just any project working with her, like Regina says, she breaks down things in a simple manner that if it was complex and I'm overthinking and I've got squirrel mode, she's like, hey, hold on, take this nut here, sit down for a second, I'm gonna treat you like Bryce and do this, do this, do this. Okay. And I'm like, I'm cool. So you'll see some of that coming up this Thursday. We're gonna bring some, different perspectives, and we just want you to be there and enjoy the time with us.
Gonna be fun.
It's going to be amazing. If you, like I said, if you were not a part of the class that they had on Saturday, look, hey, I got up early. I live in California. And I got up early for that class. I did. I was like, Lord have mercy. Let me wake up. Okay. All right. All right. I'm awake. I'm awake. But it was great. It was completely worth me getting up and being on the class. You guys did such a phenomenal job, and I can't wait to see what you guys bring to the table when it comes to your office hours. And as soon as you guys are ready and the class is ready for the Suno, they will be back here, right? You see that strong eyebrow? See strong eyebrow? The strong, they'll be back on TRM to talk about their class, and I'm excited to see what they're going to be doing. as far
you.
as that is concerned. And we want to tell you thank you so much, Kelly. You are a phenomenal artist, a wonderful teacher. And just like Martine said, and you do all this with Coach Bryce sitting in your lap. We really appreciate having you on. It has been absolutely phenomenal, and we can't wait to hear what you are going to produce next. For everyone, please go out and subscribe and listen to Kelly's YouTube. We want to get her watch hours up as much as possible, and I'm super excited to see what she's going to do next. Follow her if you're on Suno. Remember, she said that she is HBK Designs.
Digitals.
Digitals, I'm sorry, digitals, on all social media, and just go and follow her. I just typed in HBK and boom, she popped up. I didn't even have to go back. So the algorithm knows her. So let's make sure that we go and we follow her. I'm super excited to see what you're going to do and what you're going to produce. I know you have probably like 70,000
Oh yeah.
in the pipeline.
They're coming.
Hmm.
Especially the free class that I taught on Friday. So I have all those videos, right? I just gotta put my music on the video. So they're coming. And then I have a bunch of I'm releasing my actual the whole songs like I did with Beautiful Black Woman. I'm releasing those and putting them on my YouTube. So there's
So
a lot. There's a lot coming.
subscribe to the YouTube to get, because it's not just about her watch hours, it's really about the quality of her musical choices and what she is making. So we really appreciate you coming on here with it's the king and queen of Suno, right? So we really appreciate the royalty being here, but also we want to give you your props as well, Kelly. You do
Thank you.
such a phenomenal job. You
Just
really.
to note, our class is called Suno Royalty.
Oh,
And I'll let the rest. There's another subtitle, but yes,
What,
Suno
what's
Well,
Royalty is.
that now?
why'd you drop
What's
it?
that now?
I mean,
Drop
I
it.
just said it's not ready yet. Drop what? The title?
Drop the title. Come
Oh
on.
shoot!
I trust the queen. Come on, drop the title.
Hold on, let me see which one I
Give
really
him a little
landed on.
sauce.
This ain't sauce. It's called. It's called. Hold on. Oh, it's called Suno Royalty Prompt Music. Your voice equals life.
okay. All right.
Prompt plus music plus your voice equals life.
That is
So,
amazing. Well, we can't
yeah.
wait to have
Thank you.
you back um, to talk about it and to share what you guys are going to be doing.
Thank
So
you. Thank you.
I'm excited. I'm
Me
excited.
too.
Well, thank you again. Thank you, Dean, for the impromptu interview. You know me. You never know. You just never know. You gotta be quick with it. Gotta be quick with
Gotta
it.
be quick. Oh
Gotta be
yes, I
quick.
know.
Gotta be quick with it.
TRM, y'all ruthless, just but see if I see you on TikTok, you know what might happen.
Gotta be
But
quick with it. That's all.
Thank
Gotta be-
y'all again. Thank you.
yeah,
You're
thank
welcome.
you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you guys for coming. I like
Well,
it.
you guys see that my background has changed. I want to talk about Canva Seasons, and I am doing it with a wonderful, wonderful coach. And she is Michelle. There she is. Hey, Michelle.
Hey, everybody.
Uh,
Thanks for having me.
Super excited to talk about what we're going to be offering you for our portion of Canvas Seasons. I don't know if you're the back of the design can let you guys know, but this image was made in Canva. Mhm. Yes, not Midjourney, not ChatGPT, but Canva. Every one of you guys who are using Canva right now, I came across some amazing things and had some, yeah, that's right, Dion. Wow. Yeah. wow. Um, I came across some amazing things, and within this generator, I've had so much fun learning it and to be able to teach it. I'm excited to do so. But Michelle, can you tell them a little bit about what we're going to be
Little
doing?
bit, little bit. Okay. So everyone, me and Coach Regina's class, it will take place this Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern. And I'm really excited because we are going to get into the nitty-gritty of prompting in Canva. So we may be accustomed to prompting in Midjourney or ChatGPT, but Canva has a little bit of a different language. So we want to make sure that we're teaching you guys the right wording and structure of your prompt so you can get those images like you see behind Coach Regina over there. And as always, if you're with me, you know we got to talk about the business. We got to throw a little business, right? So I'm also going to assist you guys in learning how to monetize what it is that we help you generate in the class. So I'm super excited. This is actually my first time co-teaching with Coach Regina right now. So I'm over the moon. So she already know that.
Well, I am too, because Michelle is, you guys know me. I'm off the cuff. I move. Michelle is really structured like Martine, and I love that for me. I love that for me. I love that for me. She allowed us as a dynamic has allowed me to be able to come with, like, she created. If you are not part of the VIP, you're missing out, because she has created a couple generators, and I'm sure by the time we get to the class, you probably create some more that are absolutely fabulous, that allowed me to get that girl right there. Allowed me to get her. And we're just super excited about teaching and showing you how to effectively use the generator, and how to, because we know that it's on a credit system. But I was listening to Roddy a little bit earlier. He said that Canva may be giving us the ability to get more generation. Yeah. So
Yeah, it's not going to be safe if that's the case.
no,
It's
it's
not going
not going to be not going to be safe. So we are going to be there 2 p.m. Eastern time on Saturday. And we're excited to do so we can show you guys exactly how you can use the generation, how to monetize. Um, we're excited. We're excited.
You are. And I just want to say, with us teaching Canva, we have third quarter coming up. So learning a new skill and applying it to a new product line, I'm not saying nothing, but there's some potential there. So definitely want to see you guys. And of course, my little guy's calling me. So
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much, Coach Michelle. We're so excited I'm really excited to teach this class, because I love generators. I mean, I love to see what they do, how they move, how to manipulate them in ways, because I've been able to run that Canva generator one way to the other, because I remember showing her images. She said, "How'd you get that?" I said, "Girl, let me show you. Let me show you." It's going to be a really, really, really fun and informative, and also money making opportunity for you with your Canva images. So I'm excited about that. And then if you were in Dean and Kelly's class, they showed you a way to use images. So all of these things stack on top of one another. All the Canvas seasons stack on top of one another. So we're excited to teach this. And then also, Miss Coach Candace started it all off with something that I had to include as well. So I'm excited. I'm excited about the whole experience, about teaching you guys how to use the generator. So I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Coach Michelle. We can't wait. Remember, Canvas seasons. Make sure that you're
yes,
part of
you
the
guys.
VIP.
We're
Mhm.
excited to see you there. Can't wait to see you.
Um, I don't know if we getting 50 plus version of Misha, but I like it because the coupon is still active.
Oh, oh, the coupon is
Yeah,
still
so
active.
yeah, I was out, I be checking. So if you haven't picked up your general, VIP, or elite creator, I would do it. Don't be like me, because I've missed out on opportunities with DCT in the past. Because once it's gone, you be gone. And it'll be a while. It'll be a while. You just have to watch everybody do stuff, and you just be out of luck. So, I'm gonna have to ask.
See, Dean, what you said was true. You said Martine gonna go out there and find it, didn't you? You see,
He did. He
Like,
did.
ooh. So we dropped those in both spaces. I would definitely go pick it up before it closes out.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Coach Michelle. We really appreciate you. And I can't wait. I can't wait. So thank you. It is once again, how do we put it? What shall we say about our next person that is coming up?
hold on 1 second. Can I say something real quick? I
Oh,
know this
sure.
wasn't on the schedule, but I just
Okay.
want to say this real quick.
All right.
Because I'm from Mississippi and I need y'all to go vote for Jamal Roberts on American Idol. It's send 12 to 21523. Thank you kindly. 12 to 21523. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hmm
All right.
I know it wasn't on the schedule. I apologize. I didn't.
No, hey, no. Mississippi
He in the
Love
top 3.
is in the
We
top
need to
3.
get our guy, and they
Move
supposed to,
forward.
move. They supposed to.
In the chat,
The
please.
first hour they say they're gonna get rid of somebody. We can't
Put
let
it
it
in
be
there
Jamal.
already.
You understand?
It's in the chat
Oh,
because
you
I've
put it in
already
there,
voted.
Thank you,
Kelly?
Kat.
I
Come
was
on now,
voting.
Kelly.
I was
All
voting
right.
while I was talking. Okay.
You get to vote 10 times now. I need y'all to text 12 to 21523 10 times. Thank you kindly.
You don't have to call into American Idol no more.
Oh, girl,
Text,
no.
honey.
I
Text.
haven't watched in ages. I remember going, my friend Jacob Lusk was on there one year. I remember being out,
Mm-mm.
turn the phone up, repeat, call.
No, ma'am. Text message. Text
Do
the
it now.
number
Do it now.
12
I
to
got
21523
I
10
got you.
times.
10
Thank you.
times, and it'll let you know when it's exceeded.
Mhm.
Just keep going until you get that message.
Aren't there other
Thank
ways
you.
though
Thank
to
you.
vote?
I haven't voted since Fantasia, so I didn't know that either.
I'm gonna need you to get on out there. Today is your day. Today is
Well,
your
Check the
day.
I
chat,
got my
Monica.
phone. Look, I'm gonna take the tape off. Look, phone in hand. I'm about to do it.
Oh, Rosie says
Text the number 12
vote
to
online and their app.
21523.
Vote,
You can do
vote
30,
all of them.
okay? You can vote 30 times, 10 on each app. The web, the app, and the text message. You can vote up to 30 times. We need Jamal to not be the first one to get voted off on tonight. Thank you kindly.
That's what we do. That's what we do. That's what we do. Well,
We have
welcome
our own
back.
hometown hero right here.
Yeah, our longtime hero is back. He's doing all the things online. And as you can see, look, look at that, William. Look at what Midjourney did with your prompt.
I see. I'm looking. I'm like, whoa, wait a
And
minute.
look,
What's
William.
really going on here?
In the background, college is spelled correct.
Oh
What?
yeah. All right. I see.
They're coming. They're coming.
Look, Midjourney Monarch, you the one get them letters right. Mine be upside down and all kinds of stuff.
Backwards. Yep.
Well, they're working on it. They're working on it. They're working on it. They're working on it. Like I said, everybody vote that up. Vote that up. Just my personal thing. Just vote it up. Vote it up. But first, we're gonna do the vote for Mississippi. Our guy from Mississippi. We're gonna vote for him. After that, we can go over to Midjourney and vote for a better coherence for words. But that's neither here nor there. We'll talk about that on Midjourney Monday. We'll talk about that on Midjourney Monday. But William,
Yes.
this GPT for everyone that is getting ready to have a graduate is amazing. Like it truly is a work of art. You've done an amazing job with the GPT. I love the way the imagery comes out of the GPT. And for everyone who is having a hard time with making GPTs and having the prompt come out the way it should, I think they should get a one-on-one with William. I just really, they really should. Um, it was really, really great to work with. Actually, William, all three of us have done something with this GPT.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Cool.
So you're going to get all three of us um, to show what they have done with the GPT. Talya's done something with it. Martine did something with it, and I did images. But it was like what they have done is perfect for monetization. It's perfect for packages for you guys who are selling packages. Just just you see, I whispered her name because she's always selling a good package. Um, those are the things that they have are going to show. I love everything that this GPT can do because it can do a lot. So, William, can you tell us a little bit about the GPT? And I think you have a video, right, that
Um,
you made.
well, yeah, Toy told me that she want to talk about the GPT, so I'm gonna give the
Oh,
mic over
okay.
to her.
Okay, so share what Toy has to say.
Oh, okay. Here she go.
In a world where graduation is more than just a milestone, it's a legacy. Introducing Capturing Black Excellence One Frame at a Time, the ultimate cinematic GPT experience created to honor and elevate the beauty, pride, and power of African American high school graduates. Every image begins with a 16:9 cinematic frame, glowing skin, radiant smiles, expressive eyes. No text, no distractions, just pure visual storytelling. From solo portraits and group hugs to caps flying in the air and emotional family embraces, each frame feels like a still from the most powerful movie of their life. And the magic doesn't stop there. Once the image is revealed, users unlock the Level Up Your Graduation Moment menu. They can add affirmations, inspirational quotes, family encouragement, or sacred messages. Change the lighting to a golden hour glow or bold celebration. Shift the emotional tone to radiant confidence, quiet gratitude, or bursting with pride. Update the background to a school courtyard, a family decorated home, or a sunset field. Wardrobe options include Afrocentric stoles, cultural family colors, streetwear with a diploma, or the classic cap and gown. And when it's time to elevate, users can activate Ultra Enhancement mode, refining textures, softening shadows, boosting cinematic depth, and enhancing facial expression. Then turn those stunning visuals into keepsakes, posters, invites, college reveals, thank you notes, or legacy boards. This GPT was built to ensure cultural authenticity, visual brilliance, and emotional power in every frame. Because this isn't just a picture, it's a memory, a declaration, a legacy, capturing Black excellence one frame at a time.
All right, thank you for allowing me to share that with you. What I want to let everybody know, I kind of shifted the way that I'm doing my GPTs now. I'm combining art with a little bit of the writing, what they call it now, infographics. So I'm combining that. And the good thing about this that you can take an image and you can actually take an image of a person and put it in the GPT and it will put those infographics for that person. So you can do your invitations, you can do thank yous, you can do like a send off invitation. You can do a whole anything that you can do stationary that you can do with this GPT. um, a lot of people, because I'm a photographer, a lot of people they don't like images on certain things because they want their image, they want their likeness on it. But with this GPT, you are able to do that. And I got good news: it's on sale, and also too, I got a wedding one that's on sale too as well. So you can go up there. Actually, Regina, I put that in y'all inbox. So if y'all want to put a code on there so y'all can get paid off of that a little bit, that'd be cool. But that's basically it. I want to thank you all for letting Toy, listening to Toy and seeing what she had to say today.
Well, Toy made our job a lot easier, is what happened. Okay. Toy did her own promoting today. That's what happened. So it's less talking that we have to do. We can do show and tell now because Toy has done the thing. Okay. I
Yeah,
love that though. Yeah, I love it. You're doing an amazing job with Toy. I love it, love it, love it.
thank you.
Hell, do you guys want to go or do you want me to go first? Because they have.
I can show what I have, or if Martine wants to go first, or however.
Now you go.
Y'all want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, y'all know I'm the digital to physical, so let me take my background off so y'all can see what I did. One moment, please. That ain't what I meant to do. Take it off. All right. So, William
Oh wow, look at
did a
that.
graduation thing. That's what I did.
Oh wow, that's a fan.
It's a fan. Got the images on the back too. Y'all see that? And it works. So y'all see my hair blowing in the wind? It's a functional fan for you to take with you to these hot graduations. So it's gonna keep you cool and fashionable. Y'all see it. Now this is someone, that I got from his GPT. Now this is I don't know Kristen. I just gave her that name. Kristen Taylor. It sounded, fancy. So this is her name. And I just put a design on the back with her little images. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me go in there so y'all can really see what it looked like. Because I'm out here in these streets crafting. Didn't I tell y'all it was gonna be a crafting summer? That's what I'm doing. I'm in the lab crafting for this summer.
I love it. I think everybody needs that to
Stop it.
show their appreciation for their graduate. It's perfect because you're able to get the image, and then, like you said, his thing does a polisher, and it does a lot of things that you need for your for this graduation season. You can create a whole entire package from the invitation to there's an invitation, there's a legacy, there is an announcement. There's tons of things that are within this GPT that you can use to create a package along with designing for the fans. So like when they're in the audience, the person comes up, everybody gets to see their fan. I love it. I absolutely love it. So
Now I'm from Mississippi. I know how to do the boots on the ground. Don't make me get on that. No, let me stop playing. We
I
gotta be
love
professional this evening.
I love it. I love it. So Miss
And
Martine.
this is laminated. I meant to say that. I'm sorry. I laminated it. So
You
it's
got a
sturdy.
question in the chat. What is the size of the
That's why you
fan?
see all my hair blowing in the wind. Actually, this is about if I stretched it out and like a 6.75 by a 7.75. That's about what it is. Let me measure it so I won't be lying to you. Oh, please. But I know I made it smaller and I didn't like it. So I went back and reprinted it and made it bigger. So, I like big. Okay. Ooh, no, that's bigger than that. So it's 8 across. It's like a 8 by 10.5. So it's a big one. That was the size I made it earlier, and I went back and reprinted it because I wanted it bigger. So that's what happened. So it's a big thing. And the stick is a 8. Yeah.
It's nice and clean. I just saw a few graduation parties and they were outdoors and it hit me. I was like, well, duh, Martine, that's yes. They were doing it like in their
Mhm.
backyard. And you can, I'm
Yes.
in Texas, so we hitting the
So the
90s
fans would be great.
around here.
We are
Yes.
90 here as well. Yep.
Yeah.
8 by
If
10 and a half. Yes, is what it is.
oh, okay, 8.5 by 10.5.
8. 8
8 by
across 10 and a half. 8 by 10 and a half. Yeah.
8 by 10.5. And
Yes, and
Nikki,
I did get I did get it off Creative Fabrica. The template, I mean. I changed a couple things around, but I did get the template off Creative Fabrica. Thank you, cousin. I knew you were gonna jump on it. Thank you. Thank you, cousin.
all right, let's see. So I took, and I've actually done this for different parties and events over the years. But I thought there was a great opportunity. And with this GPT, let me say this. I think this GPT is great for when you're wanting to do some mock-ups. Because people more now than ever, they really need to see. They need to see what it is the end result will be. Okay, so I'm going to show you mine. If I can find it, it disappeared. You know, that's how it works. As soon as you get ready to share to people, then nothing works anymore. Give me 1 second. I created essentially it's a landing page. Okay. So
Ooh.
what you can do is you can actually, in Canva, you can publish everything as a website now. Okay, so just about anything. So what I did was you can actually give this link to family and to friends. And then when they click down here, and if you notice, it kind of guides them on what's clickable here. It'll take them to the location of the ceremony.
Oh,
Or
wow.
where the grad party is going to be located. I don't know if y'all can see it going to all those different places. Or you can attach their Amazon wish list of all the things that they need to head off to college or open their barbershop, their beauty shop, their, whatever it is they're doing. You can make an Amazon list and people can purchase things from that list or the hotel information. So I think this is a great way to keep the family in the loop, family and guests in the loop, without anybody who's done a graduation, the text messages keep coming. Where's this? Where's that? Where's this? How do you get here? Well, I don't know. What time does this start? What time does that start? This is a nice way to communicate all that information. Every time someone texts or calls, you send them the link and it's all right there. If you have Canva, well, actually, 2 things. So as a business owner, you can sell this as the end product and just offer to make updates as needed. Or you can sell it as a template and they can make the adjustments themselves. Either way, this is a great, super simple digital download product that can also be rehashed and rechanged for any birthday, holiday, wedding, anything that you can think of. Baby showers, the like. Okay, so think of it as like a mini landing page. So that's what I did. And I would just this in the middle, it's a Canva frame. That's all it is. It's just a Canva. That's what I did with.
Ooh, that is super cool. Super cool.
Yeah. And
Wow.
if you want this template, I'm gonna drop the link in the chat and you can grab it if you want it.
I didn't expect that. Whoa.
I told
Oh,
you
yay.
it was gonna
I
be
got
epic.
another
Look,
idea.
TRM is evolving, honey. You
I
you never
see.
know what you're gonna get over here.
I see.
Okay.
I got another. Y'all gave me another idea.
Oh
See?
Lord, I can't wait to see
Okay.
how it comes together.
Ooh.
So I'll drop the link in the
Come
chat
on, come
if
on,
you want
toy. What you
if
got,
y'all
boy?
want
We
the
ready.
if you want the template, feel free to grab it. The link is in the chat.
And basically,
Thank
what it is,
you.
when I created the GPT, I try to make it as easy as possible. You can just upload the images from your whatever your child, your grandchild, just upload the images and just a little bit about that person, and it'll do everything for you. You can say, I want a legacy board. So it's going to ask you for your images. You upload the images from the baby pictures all the way up to the 18, until they 18 years old. And then also too, it has a spot of where they're going to go. What class? I think it's called I forgot when they sit down, they kind of tell what school they're going to go to, college they're going to go to. I forgot what that's called.
Hmm.
It does that too as well. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really amazing GPT. Like the imagery that comes from his GPT is phenomenal. Um, I played around with it a lot, and got some amazing images. And you see, he has the ability to have the affirmation, to change the graduation scene, to modify the light, the cinematography, the emotional expressions, to switch the background settings, to change the graduation robe, and a graduation style, to do the ultimate enhancement. And then I went from changing, you see how it had that really golden hour feel for the very first one. I went in and asked the GPT to change it to a daylight. So there she is in daylight. And then it gave me more different things, and I asked it for the changes, and then here we go for different emotions, heartfelt emotions. I asked his GPT for that. I also went in and of course got the grandmother and granddaughter, and then I kept going. Then I started messing with the GPT. I try to see if I can push the GPT to its limits. I asked for the graduate walking her last walk through school. There she is walking through school. Then I asked it for different ethnicities, body types, colored and color schemes. Then it started giving me that. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? I love it. And then what I did was just kind of push the GPT to give me different types of people all throughout the GPT. And this is the one, the tasseling between two friends. I love that one as well. I mean, look at this, the emotion from him and
Wow,
his grandmother. Isn't that amazing?
that is. Wow.
Yeah, your GPT really does its thing. Then he
Oh yeah,
has
I
like
like that.
the whole backgrounds and the clothing attire you can change as well. Then here's a father and a daughter moment. Love that one. Then I started playing around with turning things into
Infographic.
announcements, like he said that you can do, because you can turn it into an announcement. And then I wanted something with a mock-up. And I started having that with the mock-up with the background. I asked ChatGPT for that. And here is another one. And it just, I mean, his GPT does its thing. Like I wanted a single mom and her child together. I wanted that as well. I just kind of really jumped his GPT out so I could see what it was going to do. Then, of course, I came over to Midjourney and played as well. And here are some of the images that came. Look at that one. That's a beautiful
Yeah,
one.
that's nice right there.
Just, just amazing images. And look at that
Okay.
with the
The
friend.
lighting, man,
Yeah, it's just, look how
it's
beautiful this is.
perfect.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Yeah, I just did a single scene. I play with, I have like multiples. I just kind of go through one of the ones that I have, but I have multiples that I just kind of threw together of, people in the audience and family and just amazing. It's just absolutely beautiful. The scenery that came from his GPT.
Oh wow. Those are great.
Look at that. Yeah, William, your GPT is absolutely phenomenal.
Oh,
um, how we're able to get these images that just really look at that one. Isn't that beautiful?
mm-hmm.
And then just asking Midjourney to do its thing. And
Girl, wait a minute.
right. Then this is I had fun asking it to do like legacy, like when they were little girls. I got inspired by Lena, just to let you guys know. I got inspired by her to make them into like little baby pictures and younger pictures of themselves. And then this is like, I don't know why his little foot is there. Midjourney does Midjourney sometimes. But I just absolutely enjoyed um your GPT. It was phenomenal to work with, and I loved all the images that came out of it. It was really, really amazing. So thank you, Mr. William. And I
Oh,
can't
you're
wait.
welcome,
You
man. Thank
said you
you.
have a wedding one, sir.
I got a wedding one.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, that wedding one
Right.
is really nice.
I can't wait. I can't wait to do my thing with that one. That
Yeah, I
wedding.
Yeah, I
sent it
gotta
to you
go
already.
play. I gotta go play. Gotta go
Mhm.
play.
Yep. So, William, once again, thank you so much. And then you said this one's on sale as well?
Yeah, both of them on sale. They're actually up on my site, my Etsy shop.
Okay. All right. Well, we're excited. So for everyone, graduation season is there's not enough, number one, there's not enough vendors that are doing kits for graduation, DIY kits, or for you guys who do digital to physical. You guys all know right now, you guys are printing the stoles and the fans and the invitations and all of the things. And his GPT allows you to do those things. So I would say run out and get it. Martine already put the link for her template into the chat as far as the graduation announcement template. There's a link already for Creative Fabrica for the fan, and we're trying to convince Talia to do an actual template that has both sides. Look, yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
too, I want to let everybody know when cause I'm in photography. So when I went out and I shot those, those different graduations, and I seen something, they like the deck they had the caps, the cap and gown.
Mhm.
They like to deck it out. So if you can come up with some ways they can deck them hats out, you can probably make a lot of money like that because it's like a little contest within everybody. They deck those hats out. Yeah.
Yeah, I've made a few.
Mm-hmm.
I have made a few. So yeah.
Yep.
That's very good, William. That's very good. Hey, Nikki, you have your hand up.
Yes, I have my hand up only because I put a boatload of Canva frames in the chat. So it stoles every type of fan, every type of any Canva frame that can go for graduation. They're all in the chat. So it's not just the fan, it's lots of different types of fans,
Okay.
and all the things, just so you know that it's there.
All right. Thank you so much, Nikki. We really appreciate that. We really appreciate that. So, thank you. Let's see. Uh, but yeah, so everything that she has, you can take and make a bundle of it, but using his GPT is one of the things. Oh, also, you can take a picture, like you said, and place it inside of the GPT. And what ChatGPT has gotten really good at is being able to take your face and put it on things, right? So take your student's image, put it in the GPT, ask it to do it. Ask it to create the legacy images. Ask it to create the announcements. Ask it to do all that. His GPT allows you to do that. Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So, is there anything else about the GPT that we forgot, William? I think I got all of it.
I think you got all of it too. Yeah.
I think we got all of
Mhm.
it. You did a fantastic job as always. I want to make sure I think I got them all the different things.
Yeah. And just a little history about that GPT. I created that GPT by accident. I was generating the image, and all of a sudden it started putting writing in it. I'm like, Why did it put writing in it? I'm like, okay, no, I don't want that writing. And then I said, wait a minute. And then I started thinking invitations, thank yous. I was like, okay, then, all right, then. Well, let's go. Let's make this happen. And then it just did the infographics like that.
And the other thing that I loved about the GPT, and this is one thing that I didn't show, there was one that I did that was a student with his arm stretched out and an affirmation at the bottom that like perfectly went with the image that came out. Loved that, William. Absolutely loved that.
Thank you.
Absolutely loved that. So those are all the things that this GPT can do. And if you have any questions about the GPT, Toy is always there to tell you what else, because that video was awesome. It was
Thank you.
awesome. It was awesome. All right. So Martine, is it about that time that the wheel is about to
Yeah, the wheel
close
is
out?
closed. It is closed. But I'm glad that we're talking about the graduation trend. Because I think for all of our efforts, we still have a lot of work to do when it comes to like doing the market research so that our things get into the hands of the people who actually want to buy them. I got to be on a teaching Tuesday with AI Fusions, and we were having this larger conversation about like market research. And what I'm realizing is most people, we say market research, but people don't know how to perform it. So they don't know how to do it. They don't know where to look. And most of us, myself included, especially when I first got started with this, whatever I saw people kind of sort of talking about in different Facebook groups or whatever classes I was taking, I just kind of sort of did that. And what I found was I found out a few things. The big thing is I didn't understand how people were gonna buy my thing. So like with graduation, if I'm selling a graduation frame, how do I ensure that my frame is one of the first ones people see? I didn't know how to do that. And so since I've started my business, I've learned a lot about how to um get your products higher up, so have them rank higher so they show up on the first page. I've learned a lot about how to market effectively within these algorithms on social media, and I've learned a lot about where to go to find out what people want. Okay. And I'm going to be sharing those insights with you guys in my next series. And it's called From Idea to Income. Okay. So we got to get out of the habits. Let me share my screen. We got to get out of the habit of just kind of sort of following trends here and there, but not actually discovering what we actually need to be doing to get our things in front of the right people. Okay, so it's a 3-class series. The first class in the series, we're gonna cover researching trends. Okay, there's nothing wrong with trends. They're not a bad thing, but we got to know which ones work best with our business. Okay, we typically just chase things. Oh, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. So in this class, I'm going to show you how to take, there's a couple of hot trends happening right now. So I'm going to show you how to take a trend and how to research it effectively so that you can actually make better decisions about what you're going to put on your sites, how you're going to put them on your sites, and what you need to learn to really offer solutions to people's problems. Because a product is nothing more than a solution to someone's, I'm gonna say, problem. Now, not all of them are problems, right? So it might be a solution to their experience, so how good they feel about what they see, right? And so I'm gonna start my first class is gonna be May 31st. Of course, I wanted to invite you guys. And we're getting into the meat. I love the art. I got into this for the art, but I also got into this to build a legacy to help fund my children's activities, which means things have to get sold. Okay. So if you are someone who is doing this because you know part of your business is that things need to get sold, this is going to be a great fit for you. I'm going to tap into some platforms that nobody is talking about. And I'm going to give you, I guess the most important thing about this class is I'm going to give you a step-by-step workflow, like a process of how to take a trend, research that trend, and start the process of figuring out how to make sure people see your thing tied to the trend. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing. If that's something you feel like you need for your business, you got two options. Okay, you can join Patreon, TRM Learning Patreon, and within the Patreon, this is a TRM approved class. So Patreon subscribers, this is your class. It's already been posted for me. And remember, it's one of a 3-part series. So we're gonna take our time. We're gonna slow down and we're gonna really dig into what it means to do market research. Okay. So you can join the Patreon. We've got 3 classes coming up this month. You get all 3 classes for basically the price of like 1. Okay. Or you can pick up this class only. If you're not ready to do a subscription or doesn't work with your budget right now, then grab the class. I do have a special TRM Sundays with TRM coupon to offer you an additional value. So I'm gonna drop both of those in the chat. This work and the work we're doing the next couple months is going to be centered around figuring out how to better get sales in your pocket. Okay, it's a 3-prong approach: market research, keyword SEO, marketing within social media. We're going to cover those 3 topics. And by the end of your experience, you should feel well more equipped and have systems and process in place to get money in your pocket, if that's your goal. Now, if it's your hobby, this may not be the best option. All right. Let me know if you have any questions about the class. I would love to have you, whether it's as a Patreon subscriber or as an individual class. Thank you, Regina. I'm going to work in the background while you talk about this next piece on getting the wheel.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you again, Martine. If you have ever taken any of Martine's classes, you know that she is really good about honing in on trend research and making sure that that trend research is very profitable for you. So this class is going to be absolutely phenomenal. And she actually starts at the A, and then she builds and builds and builds and builds on top of it. And she gives such great value during the time that you're with her that it is absolutely one of the best. She's one of the best instructors out there. So I can't wait to see what she's going to do with this class. But by popular demand, I have held out and held out and held out about doing doing a class on the Onmi reference, because I was waiting to see if he was going to add something new. But as you can see, Onmi reference is one of those things where people are going, okay, I get it, but how does it actually work? How do I get what I need from Midjourney's new Omni reference feature, where I can get the exact face with different clothing, because each one of those girls has the exact face and they have different clothing. How do I get that either by prompting or by using the Omni reference feature? How do I get that, Regina? And I have come up with my way of doing it, because a lot of times when they give instructions at Midjourney, I'm like, that doesn't, no, I'm not going to teach them that. They're not going to get that. So it took me a while to break it down to what I call the Regina level. And now I have it, and hopefully by the class, because he's supposed to drop it this week, where we're able to do 2 Omni references at a time, and that will be in the class as well. So you can have 2 characters that move throughout a story, all within Midjourney, all at once, all at the same time. But, for those who are creating children's books or moving stories or just want to create things where they can see themselves, your doppelgangers within Midjourney, those are the things that I will be teaching. I will also be teaching a little bit of the editor because sometimes you have to use the editor to get this look. So you guys will be learning some of Regina's quick tips on how to use the editor, the full editor, because you can't get this look without going into the full editor. We're going to go into the full editor, and I'll be going over that as well. It's going to be a fun class where you're going to learn a lot from the class. And Omni reference as far as children's and characters and being able to place your items on clothing, switching their clothing out, and keeping everything consistent. I'm going to teach you how to create different sheets that are going to allow you to do that. I have gone pretty deep, and if you guys have noticed, I've been very quiet because when I'm quiet, I'm dangerous. I always tell everybody, when I'm quiet, I'm dangerous, because I've been learning in the background on different ways and how you do different things. So I'm very excited for that, to teach you guys how to do this. Once again, this is a well, actually, the class behind me is the second class because there is a class that has already been placed into TRM learning for our TRM group. They actually go first. I'm going to be teaching Omni to them first. And because they are part of TRM, they are also going to be able to come into this class. So it's going to be 2 bites at the apple for TRM learning. But this one is open to the public, and I wanted to make sure that everyone had the ability to become a part of this class. But for TRM learning, they get 2 bites at the apple. Their class is 2 weeks ahead of this one, and they are going to get to learn a lot of Omni, and then yep, that's right, Polly. She's like, yay! So I'm excited to teach you guys how to use it and how to make the most out of Omni reference. I have a little bit of tricks up my sleeve, and I can't wait for you guys to learn it. So, Martine, are you ready for the wheel?
I am getting close. Real quick, do we have any questions about the Patreon? And is there anyone willing just to share a little bit about their Patreon experience and how things have been going with you? I'd love to hear a little bit of feedback. If anybody doesn't mind sharing for just a minute. We've had some pretty packed co-working sessions, these last 2 co-working sessions. And so, if you don't mind sharing a little bit of how things are going, and we're at the 6-month mark with the TRM Patreon, so I'm just kind of curious. And yes, Regina, I'm almost there.
All right, Nikki and Monica.
TRM learning, it's an educational experience, which isn't something that I expected. It is literally learning. It's different from other groups that I've been in person or online, and that I feel like I'm taking courses, as if I'm taking courses from 3 different professors who work really well together and love what they do and pouring into us. The co-workings are amazing. If you all think you get something on Midjourney Mondays, Regina comes through like, oh, well, it's supposed to be a work session, but what we're about to do in Midjourney is, so it's amazing. I love it. I love it so much. And they're so affirming. They're so supportive, and encouraging. So yeah, and if you're not in Midjourney Tier 3, there's something wrong with you. Like for real, for real, for real, for real. Sell some fish sandwiches or something, because that $97 a month, it's, it is so worth it. Okay, the end.
Well, thank you, Nikki. Not
Thank
fish
you.
sandwiches. You said fish sandwich, we gonna do a fish fry on Sunday. We really appreciate you for that. Monica.
Fish sandwiches. That was a good one, Nikki. But she's right. I've been in the Patreon since the beginning. And when I started, I can't remember the class, but there was a class that I was interested in. And in my mind, and I think I even said it to a couple people, I said, well, I'm just going to join for this 1 month. And then, because it's worth it for me to, get 3 classes for the price I would of one. Well, here I am 6 months later, and I'm still here, and I absolutely love it. Um, the support that you get from these 3 women is incredible. And what I like about it is it's such a good mixture of knowledge they're giving you. Martine gives you a lot of the back end business part, which is where I'm weak at. I know how to do a lot of things. I really do. I don't talk about it, but I do. Um, but what I needed help with was getting the back of the house straight. Things like getting my Google Workspace put together, learning how to do this, learning certain things that I was having trouble with. And I get that support from them. When it comes to creative stuff, physical creative stuff, you get that from Talya. And her Reels class, I just watched the replay because I was busy last Thursday. I think it was last Thursday. I literally had flowers all over my kitchen because I do Mother's Day, a big Mother's Day sale. So I couldn't do the class. I watched the replay this morning, and I went right into ChatGPT. Give me 30 affirmations. And I'm going through my Midjourney now. I think I have about 26 images. I'm about to create 30 days worth of content in 5 minutes because of her class. And Regina, y'all know she is, if you want to know about Midjourney, she's the one. So if I were y'all, like Nikki said, sell a fish sandwich, a chicken plate or something, because you can't beat it. That's like getting 3 classes for $33 each. Where are you going to get this kind of knowledge and experience for $33 in a class? And then they give you a co-working session, and I like the way they space it out. You get the class, and 5 or 6 days later, so they give you time, you have time to play around with what you learned, and if you're having trouble with something, you come to the co-working session and they'll help you get through it. So if you're not there, I would say join. That's it, and that's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you. And you guys, she really did her big one for Mother's Day. She said she had flowers all over her table. She had started early. We remember the shot glasses. You had started early with the shot glasses and moved from there.
And
Sid,
decorated 5 dozen stemless wine glasses.
oh
Yes.
Lord.
I don't think I told you. Yeah. Yeah, I've been
No,
busy.
you did not. You did not. You're doing your thing. Um,
Yeah.
Cynthia, you have your hand up.
Oh, yes, I'd like to say something too. I was going to get into what each of you teaches me, and I love it. But Monica, I'm following her, and she did a great job at that. So I will then shift to letting everybody know that before I got started with TRM Learning, I asked Talya a bunch of questions. I asked her, the big one was, if I join, can I cancel at any time? And if I cancel, can I then rejoin? Because let me tell you, I can't afford. I went for I wanted it all. So I went for the top tier. And I can't really afford it but I can't afford not to be in it because it is amazing. And so I just wanted you all to know that. I love it. I love being there. I love the people in there. And y'all are just great and you teach amazing stuff.
Thank you.
That's it.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
so
Cynthia.
much. Wow. Thank you so much, Cynthia. We really appreciate that. We really, really do. Sharon, did you have a question?
Hi, no, I just actually want, yeah, I did have a question. I just started the TRM on Patreon, and I wanted to know, I'm actually on tier 2. I know that everybody is speaking on tier 3. Will the classes that you spoke about, the 3-part class and then the 2-part class and the Omni class available to tier 2? That's a 2-part question. And then I just want to say that I have actually had a time of opportunity to delve into some of the um the stuff that was offered in your latest drop, and that information is awesome. So I do plan to attempt to upgrade once I start actually bringing income into my business, but I'm on tier 2 and I'm actually loving the offerings that are available even at that level.
Well, we really appreciate that. Yeah. For the classes, the TRM approved classes are for tier 3, but we always do something special for our TRM learning. As far as like if you have to pay for a class, we let you guys, we throw something special in there for our TRM learning, but all the classes are offered for tier 3.
But you can always do a la carte and get the classes from us individually. And then just keep in mind, and that's what makes tier 3 special. At the end of the cycle, our cycles run from the 15th to the 15th of the month. Those classes will no longer be available. So whatever was in the monthly tier 3 package, the only way you can purchase them is as an individual price from each one of us. So that's our way of offering a lot of value on a month-to-month basis. And it starts from the 15th to the 15th. So just keep that in mind. I think right now, with tier 3 at 97, if you were to buy all 3 from all 3 of us, it would be like 165 total. So and you don't get co-working. So if you needed additional coaching from us, you'd have to pay for additional coaching from each one of us. So just keep that in mind. But I love the way you're thinking, Sharon. I think it's a great, I do that often when I'm looking at subscriptions. I decide how many products have to be sold before I can purchase a subscription. So I think that's a great way of ensuring that you're putting in the work and then you're supporting it with continuing your learning so you can grow. Yeah, but I just want to make sure I said that because I know we got a few new people. So at the 15th of June, whatever classes are TRM approved now, they will not be in the Patreon. They disappear.
All right. If there's not any other questions, I think we're going to hand it over to you, Martine. Or are you still moving about? No, oh, she's good. Okay.
I am ready to go. Let me share with sound. That's what I came back to do. Okay, there we go. All right. I will give away a class today from idea to income, class 1. I'll give away a seat to that today.
And I'm going to give away one as well, Martine.
Cool. So we'll start with Williams 2 GPTs. Does that sound right?
Yes.
Hold on, let me get my paper. Hold, please.
It's spinning, but we'll wait. This will be that will be Oh no, that would be Binge and Rewind. Binge and Rewind. I think that's Erica Reed, I bet. But write Binge and Rewind and I'll go look it up real quick. And that'll be for Williams First GPT.
Yep.
Okay. And let's do And then second GPT. That's gonna be Miss Selena Laverne. Now I'll be doing one seat to the market research class. That's Dion, but Dion, I will get with you to do something different. That's Dion. She's already. Who's Miss JJ's creation?
That's Miss Janice. Miss Janice McKnight,
That's
coach.
Miss Janice?
Janice. I think so. Yeah.
All right. And then we're gonna do
I think it is, right?
Yep, I think that is her.
cool. That's twice over
Okay.
the last 6 months, Miss Janice. All right, and let's go. This is for Omni reference for I'm sorry, Omni lock for Regina's class. Reality media. That's Erica Reed, I bet. Erica, let us
Yeah,
know.
reality is Erica. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's definitely Erica.
a lot of these folks shared a couple different ways. Y'all, it pays to share a couple different ways. It pays.
Okay, so I'm gonna give away my Let's Get Reels GPT because it's fire and y'all need it for you guys who are creating reels. I'm gonna give away that one, okay? But I will also give away a seat to my upcoming class. I don't know if I told you guys, but the class that I will have will be repurposing spirals and composition notebooks. It's called Recover. Okay.
I
Isn't that
love it.
cute? Okay, so I will be giving away a seat to that class, and I will also give away a Let's Get Real GPT because y'all need that GPT if y'all are creating reels. Okay, because it's
So I'm spending
yeah.
2
So
times.
we'll give
Shit.
away the GPT first. Yes,
Okay.
yes, GPT first.
That GPT is
Man, that was a nice
fire.
surprise. That was a nice surprise. What spinny spin? Let's see, where we going? Where we going? Where we going? Miss Crystal Water Jones. That's one of my morning motivation friends, I believe. All right. Then we're gonna spin again for a
Okay, we're gonna spin for the class.
for the Recover class.
Yes.
Dion, I'm gonna reach out to you. I've got an idea. I'm gonna reach out to you.
Jamal
right.
made it to the final 2, y'all.
Oh, Miss Kelly. Winner, chicken dinner.
Come on, Kelly. Come on, Kelly.
Come on,
Monica,
Kelly.
I just want to say my TV was lagging and you just told me you made it out.
Look, and I'm on the West Coast and I won't see it for hours. Thank
Oh,
I'm sorry, but
okay.
I'm excited.
As
Thank
usual, Monica.
That's awesome, though. That's
You
awesome.
can't
But I am
see a whole
super
America.
excited.
Mama said, how the guy make it and the girl didn't make it? I don't like that. She wanted the girl. She wanted the girl to make it. That's what she over there fussing. Now look, America voted. Okay.
Well, I'm really excited about all of the giveaways that we're going to give away to everyone, and I will get those out to you no later than tomorrow. We are just going to make that happen. Why does it ask me to confirm my language? So funny.
Alrighty. So yeah, y'all will be getting y'all stuff shortly. Kelly, I didn't know if you wanted to repurpose or not now, but come on over. I know
I'm
you used to
excited.
do a little physicality. I know you used to do a little physicality.
You might need to, because them tariffs ain't gonna be no joke. I keep telling y'all, don't let the kids leave these notebooks at school. In Texas, the last week of school, do not let them leave them unfinished notebooks at school. They will need them. We might have a shortage, y'all. We might have a shortage.
Miss Walker, you have your hand up.
I do. This is so off topic, but I just did this voting and I'm on the phone and they down to 2 and they said you can vote again. So Talia, what's the number to vote again? It's between
It's
him and the
you're
other
gonna text
guy.
12 to 21523. 12 to
I did. Now
21523.
they're voting
Mhm.
again. Now they're voting again because they down
It's
to
the
2
same. It's
people.
the same. It has not
It's not
changed.
going through.
Everything
Okay, I'm
stays
gonna
the
keep
same
trying.
to every week.
All right, sorry,
Stays
it's
the
off
same. Keep
topic,
on
but
trying.
you know.
Thank
You
you
said
kindly.
215,
Thank you so much.
21523.
21523. Yes.
All right.
Text 12, the number 12 to 21523. I get my radio voice going on. Because we need him to be our next American Idol. Yes, vote again on each platform 3 times, 10 times, I mean. So that's 30 total. Gotta get him there. Gotta get him. Let's go. Okay. Thank y'all. This has been wonderful. Regina, if you're talking, you're muted.
I'm just talking. It's been a phenomenal time. We have enjoyed having you guys over here. And I can't wait to see what you guys are going to create. Remember, tag William and everyone once you create something with their items. We love to see that, so we can repost and get you more traction onto your page. Everybody loves to hit William's page. So if you at him, you're gonna get some floats. You're gonna get some floats. And he loves to see it, honestly. He really, really loves to see it. So thank you. We will see you tomorrow I will see you tomorrow for Midjourney Monday. I'm excited to talk to you guys about that. And then we will see you on Tuesday for Color Me Calm. And Talya is out for the summer. So she's going to be doing a crafting summer. She is. She might even get me to break out and teach a jewelry class. I don't know. But she might get me to go back to
I
my
know. That's a yes. Yes, it's a
yeah,
yes.
she'll get me to teach a jewelry class. I love
Hmm.
jewelry.
And
And
one of those little handbags, one of the
oh
little leatherette bags that you be
yeah,
making.
mhm,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Yeah.
I could teach that as well. I could teach that as well. Yeah,
Look,
we're both crafters and we love to
look
love
over here
to
taking note. She
love.
said yes to jewelry. Mm-hmm. Yes
Gonna
to the
book
little
her summer
handbag.
up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Book her
Mm-hmm.
summer up.
Got it.
Don't
yeah.
forget morning motivation, people. We will be same place, same time, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7:40 a.m. Let's walk and talk together. All forms of movement
Let's.
except including zebra.
hmm I love that. I love that. Yeah, I like to watch you guys. I'm the zero because I'm usually watching you guys as I'm turning over. As I'm turning over.
You're welcome. We embrace you, California. We understand.
Samila, I'm coming. Tomorrow is gonna be my starting. I'm
Yeah,
coming, Samila.
Samantha,
I'll
she's
be there.
joining us.
We gotta calibrate my walking pad.
Oh,
But
we
I'm
need to do
coming.
that.
I'll
Pull
be
up
there.
every
Are you really coming
Di-
tomorrow? You really coming
Yes.
Oh,
tomorrow?
yeah, she coming.
Let me tell you something. Look, this back done got wide, sis. No,
I ain't saying
it's
nothing.
it's
I'm not.
it's it's wider than it's been in a long time, and we got to
Mhm.
unbig it. It got to
You
be
ain't got
unbigged
so big.
right now.
I
Got
know
to be
that drill.
unbigged right now.
Yep, I
Ooh,
know that drill.
because
But
I
I
ain't
don't know.
buying no
I
more
don't know if I'm
clothes. I'm
gonna.
tell you that right now. I don't be around here popping buttons and stuff. Because I ain't buying no more clothes. I'm not buying no more. Hey, I'm not
I
buying no
don't
more
know if I'm
clothes.
gonna be inside or outside. All depends on the weather in the morning. Because sometimes I'm inside and sometimes I'm outside.
I don't know either, but I'm gonna
But I'll
be
be
on
there.
the walking pad.
All right, cool.
Be on
Well, this is
the burner.
exciting. I'm so
Hey,
excited for you guys.
Regina.
I'm turning it over.
Regina, I was trying to find the hand. I couldn't find it,
Mhm.
and I just wanted to say, Miss Reed, I know you purchased the coloring page graduation. What I did was I put the updated version in the message of Etsy. Okay, so use the updated version. The old one doesn't work for some reason. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Oh, you're
Where the
welcome.
coloring page come from? What is?
That one was done last year, so
Yeah, with the
yeah.
older one.
Okay,
Oh, okay. Because I was
that's
about to
all.
say I
So it's good to go. All right, thank you.
Well, we really appreciate you,
thank
William,
you, William.
always coming through, always a stellar example of how to run a business. Boom, right on track, left the message. Love that. Love that. You're just a William, always doing your thing. Um, I think that is it for me. I just really appreciate everybody. Remember, Canvas season is still going on. Myself and Coach Michelle will be teaching how to work the Canva generator. And it is a fun experience, and how to monetize the things that you generate, because it's always very, very important. Um, let's give a shout out to Kelly, who is an award-winning musician for Suno. She's does such an amazing job with her YouTube channel, teaching and all of the things. Her and Coach Dean will be having a open office hours on this upcoming Thursday. If you have not become part of the Canva seasons, please become part of Canva seasons, so that you guys can get access to all of the replay and all of the amazing things that they are going to offer. Open office hours is an additional charge because you are going to get them one-on-one, just to let you guys know that. But it's completely worth it. Also, they will be announcing on TRM that they are going to be doing a Suno class. So I'm excited for them for that as well. Martine has a new class that is coming up as well. She is going to be teaching you how to really, really profit from trends. And it is what she does is very nuanced and but very necessary. A lot of people will give you a trend sheet and go, here are the latest trends, and then they'll just leave you there. But that's not Martine. She does the research. She knows exactly how to monetize. She's really good at all of those things. Her reports are very in depth and thorough, and we just absolutely love her for that. Talya is going to be having a repurposing class for her notebooks. If you know anything about Talya's classes, you know that her her inventory sheet and her supply list
My
is
supply list.
is the best out there. The things that you're supposed to have right there for the class. She has done the research for those things, and it is uh, always amazing how she does that. I think it's absolutely phenomenal. And she always really gets things at a really good price, like the ink that she uses for her printer to the paper that she's using. She tests every single one of those items out beforehand, so she knows exactly how they work and what are the drawbacks to them, and she teaches you those things in the class. And I'm really excited that she's going to be doing a crafting summer. It's going to be a fun, fun, fun experience. And for me, everyone who has waited for me to teach Omni Reference, I am finally teaching it. I'm excited to teach all the knowledge that I take, all this knowledge I have in my head and give it to you. So it'll be all out into the world. Omni is one of the I would say that SREF was a very revolutionary thing that Midjourney created. It changed the whole game, but Omni is going to do that as well. So those are, I call them, number one is SREF, because SREF is just bomb, period. But Omni is the second thing that is going to change how you move as an artist within Midjourney, along with their editor. So I'm excited to teach those things, and we can't wait to see you back again next Sunday, right here. Let's say same bad time, same bad station. So Talia, I'm gonna hand it off to you. Unless Martine, do you have anything before we go?
No, ma'am, that's it for me tonight. Thank y'all so much. And thank y'all for pouring into us. A lot of you guys had some wonderful things to say. Thank y'all so much for your
Thank
kind
you, thank you,
words.
thank you.
Miss Diana, thank y'all. It was several people that had some really beautiful things to say. Thank y'all.
All right, Talia, it's on you.
And again, I just want to remind you guys to go out and vote for Jamal one more time. We're going to text 12 to 21523. Okay, 12 to 21523. Thank you guys. Today has been great. From the mindset on DCT earlier to this entire call, it has been amazing. Thank you guys. We are here every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and whenever our classes are, because you guys make it possible for us to be here, and we enjoy having you here, your participation. Absolutely what you guys have poured into us today, because I mean, I feel like my cup needed to be filled today because it was running on fumes. Thank you so much. Yeah, God bless y'all and good night. I love y'all so much. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and we will see you guys on tomorrow for Midjourney Mondays and Tuesday for Color Me Calm. Y'all have a great rest of your evening. Vote for Jamal, 12 to 21523. Thank you kindly. Bye bye now.